My name is Jackie Carlisle, and I'm from the United States, the northern part of the United States. That's Northern California. So I live about 40 minutes outside of San Francisco. My significant other, who's here with me on the trip, he was really motivated. He's been watching Jackie for the past 3 years and wanted to come see what it was all about. I took it as like an exploratory kind of trip to learn more about not only Panama, but appropriate questions to ask if I decided to move anywhere in the country. So I'm in real estate at home and housing. So I thought it was a great idea to have a tour solely focused kind of on real estate, but really I looked at it as an immersion process into the culture of Panama. Like, how do you navigate it? How do you learn what to do? How do you assimilate into the culture? So when I looked at some of the videos with him, that's what really attracted me. Is one, it was inspirational, the stories that the folks told about not only why they came here, but how they felt when they arrived here. And it was one of those places where I knew I wanted to experience it because I wanted to kind of feel it out first. Since the very first day, all I can say is that I've been totally impressed by everything that we've experienced. From the coordination aspect is you don't have to think about anything. And that's what I appreciate even about kind of the culture of the country. It's friendly and it's welcoming, and that's how the tour was set up. From the very beginning, where we were kind of guided through every step of the process, sent updated emails, we knew what to do, we knew what the next step was. And that's the important thing for me when I engage in anything is, can I get an umbrella or a global view of what I'm going to be engaging in? And then I have a comfort level that I build and a trust level that's built. I would encourage anybody, and I'll be telling folks back at home, that it's a tour they should go on, even if they're not considering relocation. But if you want to learn about the culture and the people and expose yourself to different opportunities, it's an excellent tour to do that. Another thing I really appreciated about the tour is that we patronize local businesses. And so you can tell the relationships that are developed between Panama Relocation Tours and the local folks that, the staff members, that's our tour guides, who are Debbie and Chuck, that they actually participate in their local communities, in their local areas. So they're able to give us some good advice and good direction. Every place that we ate at, it exceeded expectations as well, not only in hospitality, but also in variety, and also in just the quality of the food. But just for when we come back, we've already said, we're going to try this restaurant or we're going to try that restaurant. So we already feel comfortable with the area. And I think that level of comfortability is also what Panama Relocation Tours offers, that you don't have it helps reduce the fear barrier. I'll say that, to give you a comfort level so that if you are interested in exploring different areas, of the country, you feel comfortable. You kind of know where they are, you know what the culture is kind of all about, so you know how to assimilate into that culture. They also gave us very good advice on who not to, utilize for certain services and why. So, and that was another thing I appreciated about Panama Relocation Tours, is they not only tell you who not to use, meaning certain vendors or folks who are not in the guide, but they tell you why. And it's not to exclude people, it's just to help make your process as smooth as possible, because they have experience with these folks. That they never say that means everybody who's not in the tour is bad. They just say, these are folks we've built a relationship with. We know we can trust them. They're going to take care of anybody that we connect them with. And we feel comfortable around using anybody that they've recommended or who's a part of the guide from this experience alone, just seeing how they interact with the various real estate professionals that they interacted with, that we were exposed to, as well as the vendors in the restaurants and some of the stops along the way in the pharmacy. You can tell that they've developed relationships just from them living here. So everything about the tour, I'm sure I'm leaving a lot out. That's all I can kind of think of right now. But just as a waterfall of information that's provided, but they also tell you they're there. So I didn't feel like I had to collect all this information and it was heavy and I had to get it and walk away, because the support network is there. And all the folks, our tour guide, as well as everybody who's a part of the tour, were just very engaged. We all had a common goal and mission, which is to learn more about Panama. And we've all developed, different relationships at different levels with everyone. And it's just been a wonderful experience.